Now I'm going to post a lot of things that I've been posting that videos I've been making from like 4 5 years ago when things were really bothering my heart, even though I had limited knowledge of what was going on around me. You see, then I was just observing the pines, the struggles around, the shed of reds around the neighborhood, and it really, well, my heart was bleeding. I was saying certain things, but I didn't even know fully why all this were happening. But it has been a drive in my heart ever since. It has been a drive. It has been a thing in my head. So most of these things are things that I have, been so bothered about. Things that I see are not fading away and people are not aware of. There are certain people that go through experiences that are crazy. I'd be like, wow, this child is so traumatized. But that child doesn't even know the word trauma. How is he going to even walk through it? How is he going to even navigate through this and become better and experience this world in a better way? Because every experience he's having through now is determined or dictated by a past experience, what his mind and his body is remembering subconsciously. And he thinks he has done away with it. He thinks he has numbed the pain, but no, the pain is still there and it is affecting his current experience. I see things that I have navigated through, and it hurts me when someone is finding difficulty to navigate through these things because they don't have the knowledge, they don't have the idea. It hurts a lot. So just maybe you know why I am online doing this before I start to do any other thing or start to showcase any other thing that I'm doing currently. I do a lot, but this is just the minute of that I want to dedicate to the internet for now. Talking and more of the talking. Yeah. And please find guidance. Just like I am constantly calling certain names, I'm calling certain names that I look up to, that are yardstick concerning certain things, not everything. I have my space, I have my experiences, I have built my life based off of my experience and the lessons I have learned actively, like firsthand. Yeah, but right now I can tell you that certain person and this person also knows what they are talking about, and you can also look up to them if you want, and or you can also yardstick with them. Two different things to do. Yeah, for me, I yardstick. I have my experience and it's very unique, and I know this. So when I call certain names, people be like, "Ah, you do this, you call this person, you did this." Yes, you can choose to yardstick with anybody that you feel has the idea, that has the idea. You get me? And there is no shame in it. That's exactly what people say to make you run away from guidance, even when you need guidance. Just like they make you run away from the word childish and want to make you always act rigid and adultish. If there's a word like that, that's you. That's them making you run away from help. It's like you being on fire and they tell you, don't open that well. There are a lot of snakes inside. And you are running away from that because you fear snakes more than fire, not knowing that there is water in that well to quench you. And then you stay there until you burn to ashes just because you are scared of opening that well. It is well. You get it? So that's just basically what it is. They demonize things that you should embrace, like the word childish. People run away from it, especially here in Africa, in this side of Africa. I don't know why y'all run away from being childish. Being childish is different from being stupid. And being stupid is also different from being foolish. So you should know what you're running away from. But you should also do things even though they are good. To a certain extent, not too much, not too less. And besides that, there are several other things that you really need, but some other people have demonized it. They have put a tag on it. They have made it look like it's bad and made you drift from it. You see the problem we go through, especially in Africa is let me say growing up, licking a sweet and it falls on the ground. Instead of my mom to tell me, don't pick that sweet again. It has fallen on the ground. There are jams on the ground, and that jam might go into your stomach and cause you to fall sick. They just tell you, hey, don't pick it again. The devil has licked that sweet. Yeah, that's a metaphor, yeah. But it's a lie. And I have been building on that lie after you've told me as a child. That's the problem, the indirect truth that you tell someone and he takes it as the truth. You think he's coding it. You think that child is coding that you are telling him the indirect truth. No. You're telling me that I'm taking as my own truth now, and I've been building on it after hearing that. Well, that's why it's sensitive who teaches children. Very sensitive. Yeah, I'm building on this information. That's exactly what affects us. Tell me the truth. You think I can't handle it or what? You're telling me indirectly because you just feel, no, let me use this to be navigating through life until I come to understand. Even when I'm supposed to come to understand, there are many people that don't really come to understand. They just keep building on that thing they heard first because not everybody has the ability to pop up ideas by themselves and later come to know that no, this was just because I was clueless and this was just to keep me on autopilot until I come to understand how to push the plane. Some people will never come to understand how to push the plane. Some people continuously need to be on autopilot or they continuously need a pilot. Yeah. Tell people the truth. They are going to hear what they will if they don't understand, they're going to hear what they want to hear. That's one thing you should know. If you tell people the truth, if their brain is wired in lie fully, they are going to hear a lie. If their brain is wired stupidly, they are going to hear a stupid sentence from you. And those that are straight minded are going to hear the truth as soon as you are saying the truth. That was just it. I don't feel the need in Africa for us to lie. No matter how young a child is, find a way to navigate through passing the information to him or her instead of lying to them. That's one of the big problems we had. And one of the problems that also affected me in little ways growing up though. Like you know, man, I give myself credit. I'm still taking these flowers because it's not a small job. It's too big of a job that I have done. It's even I need to gradually tell you guys how deep it is. It just can't be a one day information. Even my childhood friends not know me. You know how much more you guys just meeting me now. Just chill though. Especially you, the African child going through sadness for some reason that you don't understand, going through some things that you've been wondering what's happening. There's actually something happening. Get to understand it. And at the end, you are in a struggle, you are in a tussle. You will suffer more if you don't understand it. But when you understand it and you finally become a puppeteer of your own reality, that's the best you can do for yourself in this metrics, in this mixed up reality. How to become a puppeteer of your own very reality, just so somebody is not detecting and trying to make you experience what they want you to experience at the time they want you to.